I'm not really a fan of this season of Power Rangers, but it's still canon, so yay. It's still a part, and I've got to get it done with, but we're gonna get through it anyway. Okay guys, give us a second and we'll again to start the next mini-series. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO GC Superruns Custom Builds, and here I get an awesome exciting LEGO custom. And today starting off the next mini-series, which is Power Rangers Megaforce. We are doing Red Megaforce Ranger, Troy Burrows. Probably one of the worst Red Rangers ever to exist. There's not really much personality to him. But yeah, so inside we go to make Troy Burrows the Red Ranger. Yeah, so straightforward. I will be doing the Megaforce Rangers in their original suits, not their upgraded suits, because the Megaforce Rangers aren't really the most popular Rangers to me. So that's why I'm choosing the original suits than their upgraded ones. Besides, the upgraded suits are more like a powered up form, like the legendary moments from Mystic Force or something like that. So starting off, we get rid of these effects. So I'm going to the effects, turn that off, turn that off, turn the glow fists off. There we go to the jump slam effect. Give it that black crack, there we go. Now we start off with the human form, scroll up to hair. I believe I know how it is. It's kind of like a Clark Kent design. It is going in both directions, essentially more on the lines of that side. So wavy, 04, and that is darkest brown for the hair. Then you've got the head, which is a number 16, of course. There we go. Human skin, actually it's more of a different shade. Yeah, that's about right. So this shade right here. Let me just check everyone's. Hi, Flash. Is Super Megaforce next Power Rangers? No, I'm not doing those. What are you making after the miniseries? I'll mention that at some point when I get to it. Let's see what I had. The only Ranger that I'm essentially doing in Super Megaforce gear is, well, the Silver Ranger. But then again, that's because he appeared in the second half of the series. I might be a different shade. Let's try that. It is close enough to that. Let's try that. I don't like it. It is debatable. I think it's more of this shade, light brown, but if you prefer this shade, go for it. I think it's this shade right here, light brown for him. Then of course you've got the eyebrow color, which is second darkest brown, or should I say darkest brown. Moving on to the arms now, which will be black for his leather jacket. Hands will be his skin color, which I have selected. And then his preset body will be Vandal Savage. Black it up. And let's just sort that out. There we go. Hip section. I think he has like blue trousers. No, he has black trousers. So black hip piece, an animated series, Joker legs black. There we go, and then the red personality, red hearts, extended health, voice 2, target module, stars, basic speed, animation, cool, all, yeah, and then the abilities, tap square for the hiding, hold square for the lunge attack, number 2, tap circle for the detective mode as a Red Ranger, hold circle for a charge into action, number 2, and then you've got the double jump, of course. I want to say number 1. Actually, he's a martial artist. It's kind of like the revival of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from Season 1, where they're goody goods and they already have the martial arts kind of stuff. I mean, you could say, oh, they got powers and that's when they became good, but not really, because there's a scene where Troy was fighting or training on the top of a building, and he was managing just fine. So maybe he himself is just a martial artist. But the other ones, not really. They're more like school type. He's like the loner who, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like Nick when they first began. But carrying on, skill set now. No gravel gun just yet. Wait, what's their morpher? Isn't their morpher a gun? No, that's the Dino Charge Rangers. Their morphers are the tiki head thing. But moving on though, I won't give him a grapple gun. I mean, some ranges I do, but for this set of ranges I don't think I will. Technology access for the Zords and stuff. Acrobat, wall climbing for obvious reasons. See, scroll on down. X-ray vision, I wouldn't say that right now. Graffiti, no. Tracking, yes. Illumination and stealth. There we go. Basic information, hero character, would join Teen Titans. But when it comes to Power Rangers, they wouldn't really join any of these guys. But there is Troy in civilian mode. Boy. So outside we go now. Showing off Troy Burrows in civilian mode. And then we'll do his Ranger form. And by the way, if I title it PRM because Megaforce is one word, not two. Because most teams with force at the end are separated into 2 words, but Megaforce is 1, which is weird, but whatever. Tap square for the fighting, hold square for the lunge attack, boom, tap circle, tactic mode, hold circle, charge into action, and don't forget you have the double jump to go with it. But there is Troy Burrows in civilian mode, and now we're going to go inside and do his Ranger form to wrap up the video. Oh boy. Right, starting off with the helmet now. That will be sports helmet. Red it up. And now let's take a look at the suit design. There is some black to it, but these illuminations will have to work our way around it. Now for the custom head, which will be 37. There it is. Red it up. It doesn't matter about the eyeshadow because it'll be covered by the Batwoman visor. And then the face plate will be grey. Wrinkle section black. That's the head done. Moving on to the... There is no... well, there is. Is that? I don't think I count it as shoulder armor. It's more like part of the suit, really. But the arms are red. Are there any gloves with that? They're very like wrist gloves. So in that case, you want animated series Batman arms and red them up. Which is going to be weird when I get to the Black Ranger, but I don't know. Then the hands are white. Kind of reminds me of Mickey Mouse gloves. And then the torso is a custom body Bane belt when I get to it. Red for the torso, and the belt is gold. The logo is like the Batman Beyond symbol, kinda, with the gold vibe going on there. Moving on to the hips now. There are white pants, and the booties I think are red. Each ranger has their own color coded pair of boots. They do. So scroll up to the boot legs. Top section white, lower section red. There we go. And now to go to weapons, to give him his Red Ranger saber, which each ranger has their own specific weapon, and his sword kind of resembles a katana. Not katana, I mean a cutlass. And I'm not meaning the pirate cutlass, I mean his original cutlass is kind of like more like a straight. It is kind of like a cutlass. And it is grey for the sword, like that. Moving on now for the, there are a few things we're going to change. Going to the abilities, we're going to go to the jump button and give him a hyper jump for the swords. The double jump will change now to a traditional free, or it already is, so that's a good thing. And then you want to go to skill set, go to the grapple gun and make that black. Light grey for the cable. Light grey for the cable and black for the grapple gun itself. There we go. And that should be all really. Moving on out now. Basic information, hero character, once you know these guys, and there is the Red Ranger done. Overall, came out well in the end, even though Troy's not one of my favourite Rangers. But you can't really blame me. Because Megaforce kind of had a crappy season, to be honest. That's just my opinion, but you can understand the hate. The only thing that it's holding on for is the Legacy War, and that's not really going to save it. We're relying on star power to get us through. Tap square for the fighting with the sword, hold square for the lunge attack, boom, tap circle for the detective mode, hold circle, charge into action, and don't forget you have the double jump and the hyper jump respectively to go with it. Nonetheless, there it is guys, my attempt at of course, Troy Burrows, aka the Red Megaforce Ranger. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, that good stuff, hit notification bell around the corner down below so you can stay in tune for LEGO DC Supervillains custom builds, and other content on my channel. Join us next time as we continue on the mini-series that is Power Rangers Megaforce, with next of course being the Blue Megaforce Ranger. I forget the names but they'll come back to me. Nonetheless though, I'll see you in the next video. Till next time guys, I'll see you in the next one. Till next time, like always, peace.